Hi there, crafty peeps. Enis here from Papercrafting with Enis, and I'm on today with another guest designer project share for the Happy Crafter Shop. And I just wanted to remind you before we get into my projects, Lisa's social media channels there, as well as her shop information. And if you do decide to place an order at the Happy Crafter Shop, be sure to use my coupon code ENIS10. That will save you 10% off your entire order. And these are the products that I used from this release, but I also used a couple of things from some previous releases, which I'll show you in a minute. So first of all, we have these absolutely adorable bunny cabochons, and this one is like in a lavender, and that one's in a nice pretty pink, yellow bow, and a little teal bow there. So I used one of those. Then I used one of these really pretty pale pink flowers. Kind of reminds me of a tropical flower. And then I used one of these adorable little bunnies. Isn't he sweet? Look at that. So cute. So those are the items I used from the March release. But I also used a couple of these cabochon bottle caps that I purchased, I don't know, sometime last year from the Happy Crafter Shop. I had a couple left in my stash, and so I used a couple of those. Then I also used this small joy tag from the Christmas release, and I used the base piece here as well as the layering piece. So this was really fun to use. And then I used this item, which is not Happy Crafter. I think this might be KS Craft. I believe it is a pocket tag set from KS Craft, and what I used here was the layering piece and the pocket die part. Okay, and I've got some other things I use, but I will get into those when I show you the projects, which I'm coming with right now. I'm so excited. They are super cute. Look at these adorable little pouches that I made. I love them. They're perfect for Easter or just spring. So cute. So let me just give you an overview of this. I've got the tag here. I did make this with the 110-pound cardstock as a base layer. And then I've got this pretty design paper on here, which was gifted to me from Monty at the Polka Dot Pinecone, and it was perfect for these projects. I do have some crinkled seam binding on the top of each pocket from My Scrap Cabin on Etsy. I've got some dewdrops decorating the flowers here on the front of the pocket, and these come from Double Click Connect, and I will link her information down below. And tucked inside, I have a sequin mix as well as an altered spoon that you can use to dip out your sequins. Look at how adorable that is. I just love these. So I got these little spoons a couple of years ago. I got a huge package of them. They're actually ice cream tester spoons, and they come in a variety of colors, and I think there was like 300 in a pack, so I've got a lot of them. And so I like to gift these with sequin mixes and alter the spoons if I can. And so what I've done here is I've added some Dollar Tree tulle on the back. I've got a little Temu crocheted bow with an enamel dot on here, as well as the bottle cap cabochon. I have a few of these enamel dots here and that adorable little bunny, and I think it's just perfect on here. And I did want to mention that all the sequin mixes that I'm including here, this is just a partial bag that I tucked into this little bag, and they all came from this brand new shop on Instagram called Sparkle and Shake, and Tina is the owner. You can see the address right here, and I will have that link down in the description box below as well. And I'll also note in the description box the names of these mixes, okay, because she may still have them in stock. Oh, and speaking of which, she did just come out with her March release, and her February release is all on sale, I believe right now, for $2.50 for the regular size bag. This is not a full bag. This is the amount that I put in this little bag here. The mixes are usually $4.50. So that is the little yellow one. Very cute. Then the pocket here is the same except for the seam binding. And I'll give you a quick look at the sequin mix. Very cute. And here is the altered spoon. I just love it. Purples, greens, yellows, pinks, they're all my favorite colors. Love. So you can see here, I've got another one of those bottle cap cabochons. This one is in pink. I've got the lavender bunny head on there. So adorable. Here I've got some iridescent flat back pearls. And also here's a couple more pearls. And then I've got another dewdrop on there. And this little layered bow came from Temu. And I just added one little pearl on there for an accent. So I think that is totally adorable. And the very last one I have is this pink one here. Here is the pink sequin mix. And here is the altered spoon. So, so cute. I've got another one of those layered bows from Temu. I did decorate the bow with some more of those iridescent flat back pearls. Here is that beautiful pink flower. And the spoon is decorated with a large flat back iridescent pearl as well as some faceted gemmies. So yes, those are my project shares featuring these adorable little cabochons from the Happy Crafter Shop. I hope you enjoyed seeing these. These are super easy to put together. Just mostly stuff you have in your stash, really. I mean, I didn't have to buy anything to make these. They're just all kinds of goodies I've got. Anyway, so that's what I've got for you today. Don't forget to shop Happy Crafter Shop. Don't forget about my coupon code, Enis10, for 10% off all orders. And I am going to also put in the description box below the names of these sequin mixes. So if you're interested in them, you can hop onto Tina's Sparkle and Shake Instagram shop and see if she still has some available. And if these were from last month's release, they will be $2.50 for an entire pack. So thank you again for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed these little projects. I appreciate you spending some time with me. And I'll catch you all in the next crafty video. See you later, crafty peeps. Bye.